You've seen us find many species of reptiles on this channel, and this episode, we will be upping the challenge and try hunting down the elusive flying dragons living amongst us.
Hi everyone, we're the Law Brothers. I'm Ing Tong, this is Ing Sin. You've seen us on this channel once or twice. We are here today to actually show you, hopefully find some Dracos and show you how to photograph them with preferably optimal results.
Hello.
Hi, I'm just here to help and find for more stuff also.
We're at Thomson Nature Park today because I know this area has all 3 existing species of Dracos, and let's go and try and find them today. So we are looking at some of the birds here. Oh my god, please don't post that.
Is this a bird episode or is it a lizard episode? Okay, so when it comes to Draco Anatomy, there are usually 2 important aspects of it which we will be referring to throughout the rest of this episode. The first one is dewlap. So a dewlap, when it comes to a Draco, is its flap of skin near the throat area, which is used mainly for communication. The second piece of anatomy is known as the patagium, which is the membrane that they will actually expand when they jump from a tree and start to glide.
This one in the fork. So usually for flying Dracos, they are always quite high up in the trees. Based on my own experience, lens that's 300 to about 400 millimeters in focal range is the best to shoot Dracos, because if it's too magnified, you're getting only the head and the dewlap, but you want optimally 1/3 of the body or the full body in focus.
Don't come to me!
So there was actually a special team brought together to deal with these ones specifically. They are called the SWAT team. It's the wrong flying animal that we're looking for. So usually when we're looking for Dracos, they can be anywhere from about chest height all the way up to a tree, basically to about 8 to 10 meters up a tree. Look on trees with thick boles, and they'll usually be plastered on the tree. Not literally, of course. So if they are in front of the light source, you can actually see the silhouettes quite clearly. What's the degree in your eyes?
36.9.
I swear, Ray.
Learning from the best.
Nice.
Is he the best or the worst?
The worst. We still are learning a lot of things like right now, and I guess you never stop learning.
And we are by no means professionals. I mean, we're still definitely amateur hobbyists. Hopefully, when we finally graduate next year, we can actually become more professional.
As mentioned previously, we have 3 living species of flying dragons, aka Draco, in Singapore. So the first one is the Sumatran flying dragon, the most common one where you can actually find it in your urban parks, in fact in car parks as well. The second one is the black-bearded flying dragon. So that one's a bit less common, usually you find it in maturing secondary forests. And last but not least, the rarest of them all is the 5-banded flying dragon.
Troop of macaques up ahead.
Isn't that just insane?
Yeah, correct lah. He's the troop of macaques. Usually we don't see Dracos around troops of macaques because very likely they potentially see macaques as a threat. Yeah, it's a crimson sunbird on the branch over there.
Insane, do you like birds?
No, I don't.
I thought you were a birder.
Dude, you have a secret Instagram account for birding. Oh, okay. So we have a 5-banded flying Draco. I don't see it, but Ing Sing does, so let him take a few photos first.
So for Dracos, usually my settings on my camera are the aperture will be fully open at f2.8. The shutter speed will be 1 out of 250. Usually you would not want very high shutter speed as Dracos are not moving and sometimes they tend to be in shade. So you want to have a brighter, cleaner image. That's why you're using a lower shutter speed. Although the exception would be if the Draco is flagging. You would want a higher shutter speed so that you can catch the dewlap, because at a lower shutter speed, you will get some image blur due to the movement of the animal.
You actually see how Ing Sing is more excited to shoot birds, and when he saw the fairy blue, he was a lot more excited to see Dracos.
Hashtag find Insing's secret bird account.
Yeah, find it.
Find it. Whoever who find it, we'll give
you a prize.
you a prize.
We'll give you a prize.
Ing Tong's number.
No, please do not give them my number. Yeah, so there's actually a clouded monitor lizard over here. It's one of the 3 species of monitor lizards that can be found in Singapore. And I believe MJ has done an episode on monitor lizards, so check that out if you have the time.
So pretty! this beetle?
Remember to hydrate.
Hydration, orientation, magician, aspiration. Cloudy! It's running away from you.
Like everything lah. Yeah. Okay. So we got a
Juvenile Oriental whip snake.
yeah, my brain just stopped working. Yeah, juvenile Oriental whip snake.
So we are at lower piers now because all three species are also present here, and now we are trying to look for the last species that we have not seen yet, Melanopogon, which is your black bearded flying dragon.
Of dragons and giant lizards, and we have the Draco here, and its quite closely related cousin, green crested lizard. They are both agamids.
So Southeast Asia has a lot of gliding animals, your colugos, gliding squirrels, and of course your dracos. Now, the reasoning for that is because of the forest type that we have. We have very, very tall, vast trees, and gliding is a very good way of traversing the forest, as well as escaping from predators.
This is like a streamy swamp forest that drains into the lower piers reservoir. So sometimes you get some interesting swamp forest species here.
MJ, we got the third species of Draco. Yeah, the black bearded one's over there. Can you sing shooting it now?
They're so new.
Oh,
run up the tree, See if you can find it.
It went up the tree.
Did you get footage?
Yeah, it was really quite low. So usually when a Draco is this close to us, we would use a macro lens. This is one of the longer macro lenses available. It's a 180mm macro lens. It allows us to take really close-up detail of the scalation of the head, and when it's flagging in the dewlap, you can get a very sharp image of the dewlap as well.
Okay, that brings us to the end of this particular episode. I hope you guys learned more about Dracos in general and how to photograph them. I really do look forward to seeing all the photos that you guys might be able to produce. So that's the wrap on the episode, and remember,
Just keep thinking.
thinking.